Hey everyone, it's Corey here. Still 5'2", unfortunately, but the day keeps going on. My hair's a little bit long right now. I definitely need a haircut, and I'm currently distracted by the AC Milan Newcastle game that I have going on in the background right now. But I still gotta keep grinding, still gotta keep making videos for you guys. Thanks for all the support on all the recent shorts, and hopefully I have a lot more good shorts and a lot more long form content for you guys to watch. I say guys because most of the people watching are guys, and also most of you aren't subscribed, so please consider subscribing. That would really help out the channel. But today I really wanted to talk about what I use from my company. And when I say use, I specifically mean the company benefits. Some are more popular than others, some of them are better than others. Bigger companies usually have more benefits. It really depends on where you're working. And I just wanted to highlight the ones I use, so maybe you could look into your company to see if you're using them, or if you're an employer and you want to see what employees want, this might help you get an idea of what. So the first one, probably the most popular one, is the 401k, and I max it out every single year. I'm very lucky enough to have my expenses as low as possible. I gotta thank my parents for that, so that I can max out my 401k and really get all the benefits. So I currently put it in a Roth 401k, so this is post-tax money that I will put in so that when I retire, I can take that money out tax-free. Additionally, I also have a very good match, so that means the company is paying into my 401k for me, and I've really taken advantage of that too. Hey, as they say, if it's free, it's for me, and I will love the free money. But as an employee, if you can max out your 401k or at least put some sort of money into it to get some of these tax advantages and save for your retirement, I would highly suggest that you try and do that. I would suggest that even more than subscribing to my OnlyFans. Link in the description. Daddy. The next one I have is a perk for public companies, and it is the ESPP, or Employee Stock Purchase Program. What that allows me to do is buy stock on a certain date for 15% less than an amount on another certain date. So let's say the date to purchase is October and my price is at $50. I can get a 15% discount on that, and then for the next year or two, depending on how long the ESPP lasts, I can actually buy stock at that price. With this program, they only allow 15% of your paycheck to go into that, but it's definitely something to take advantage of if your company is doing well. Hey, it's free money and it's a lot easier than OnlyFans, I'll say that. Not from experience or anything.
Are you sure about that?
Another big one for me, as you might have seen by some of my gains, is the fitness reimbursement, and now I'm very happy to have this one. So essentially, the company will give me $40 a month to use for my fitness reimbursement. So for me, I actually go to a 24-hour fitness, and that's about $36 per month. All I have to do is prove that I go to the gym 4 times a month, which is pretty easy. Gotta make sure all the daddies out there see me. And they'll give me the reimbursement for that money. Now, it's not one-to-one. They give me that money pre-tax, so it is taxed out, but it's free money nonetheless, and it's a lot less that I have to spend on my gym membership. Another big one for me is awards, and I try my best, I like to do well at my job. But as we complete projects, usually someone higher than me will give me an award for doing something well, and this award can then be converted into money. That money is then used to be spent in the store, which I can buy items, which I got this little watch right here because I need a new smartwatch, or plenty of other items, and I'll let your mind roam for that. Didn't really see an OnlyFans subscription though, so I might have to ask them about that. For a fact, if I could, I'm subscribing to Johnny Sins. Lastly, most importantly, probably the most used, most heard about is insurance. Now, when companies give insurance, it's something to take advantage of. Especially in the US where health insurance across the board isn't that great, this is something that everyone should be taking advantage of if they're working for a company that offers it. Don't get me wrong, it's still very expensive, especially considering all the things you have to get from dental to vision to health, but it's a lot of help compared to some of the other options out there. And when a company has very good health insurance for its employees, that's a big turn on for me. But these are the company benefits that I use the most. As you can see, they range from basic necessity to financial help in retirement to just financial pleasures. But if you're not taking advantage of these benefits right now and your company does offer them, I encourage you to try and at least take a look. The benefits team at your company, if you have one, should be able to tell you all about this stuff. And if you're not taking advantage of some of these things, you are essentially leaving free money on the table, and we are being too frugal for that. These are the ones I take advantage of, and if you find anything helpful or you find me somewhat entertaining, consider subscribing down below. I've got a lot more content coming, a lot of long form videos, a lot of short form videos. Boy, that size looks familiar.
What do you mean by that?
That are coming soon to the channel, so you want to make sure you stay updated with what I'm posting. But with that being said, I hope you have a great day. Kusa.